Welcome to your daily news. Today we'll be talking about ID Software, a new Earthworm Jim game, Epic Games, and a Saints Row movie. Now let's jump right into that news. So ID Software is doing something a little out of the ordinary like they usually do. They're giving away a custom PC that's built inside of a Dreamcast shell, the one by Sega way back in the early 2000s. It's black and it's custom painted with Rage logo on it, and they're again giving it away for Rage 2. That's about to come out, so you want to get yourself a sweet custom PC that will probably come loaded with Rage 2 on it because it's a PC, so that will be pretty cool. And this is pretty sure it's one of a kind, so this would be a great relic to have sitting on your shelf. And you'll have one thing that no one else will have, which is pretty cool. And I like sometimes when companies do this, it makes it special, and it gives back something unique to the fans that really enjoy your games, and it's something that no one else will have. And yes, you can go and do this, but you probably won't have it exactly the same, but you can get it really close to what it looks like, but it will never be the same. And it's pretty cool when they do this kind of stuff, and I hope there's more people who do stuff like this, because I would love to have this console. Even though I do have a PC, it'd be really cool because I do like custom consoles and special things that are one of a kind gaming related, because I do like collecting games, even though I don't really have a collection. I do like collecting those. Stuff like this would be pretty cool. So yeah, we'll have to look forward to see what else comes out and what happens, and get ready to play Rage 2. So there is a new Earthworm Jim game coming out soon. Maybe not soon. It's in development from the original people who made Earthworm Jim back in the day, from like the Super Nintendo and Genesis. I've never played it, so looking forward to this new game / reboot, however they actually go about doing, because there's not a lot of information. But it's in development, so that's great, and would love to give this a try when it comes out. I'm going to say most, if not all, games were made before my time, or right around the time when I was born. Because I was born mid-90s, so I didn't get a chance to play a lot of these really old great games back then. And I mean, I could play it now, but I've just never got around to actually playing it. But I would love to give this new one a try, and the game looks great, as it's at least the ones that I've seen is side-scrolling platformer, kind of action-y kind of thing. It's pretty cool, and again, I'd love to give it a try when this game comes out, and we'll have to wait for some more information to come out and see what's up and how they're going to go about making this. Will it be like the original 2D side-scrolling platformers, or will it be like, I think there was one 3D version that they had at one point. We'll have to wait and see. This is great. I hope some other games like this get remade. I know there's Streets of Rage 4 is going to come out soon, so that's another great game from the olden days that I know of that is in development, or is coming out soon, or has recently come out. So more stuff like this is great, and it's going to be really hitting hard with those diehard fans that have always wanted a new game in the series but haven't gotten one for quite some time. So we'll have to wait for more information to come out beyond this great sequel. So Epic Games has went out and they bought the studio Psyonix, I think it's pronounced, and they're the creators of the hit online multiplayer game Rocket League. And they're taking a jab at Steam by buying this, because now it's going to be sold on their platform on PC, and you can't get it anywhere else on PC. So they're another exclusive game, and they're trying to get Steam to come on and give more money back per purchase to the publishers and the developers. And this is just one way they're hitting hard. Not only did they get the exclusive right to the game, but they bought the whole studio with it, and there's not much they can do now as exclusivity, because they own the game now. So Steam, you better pick up pace, and you better get with the times. You better share more of that revenue back with the developers and the publishers, because Epic Games is coming and they're taking your money. And the longer you wait, the more money you're going to lose, because now you don't have any sales from Rocket League, even though I think it was free to play right now. But yeah, pretty much. I think there's still some way that they get some revenue or something from it being on their platform. But now it's over on Epic Games, so sorry, Steam. You lost out on another game, and who knows what they could be picking up next if, you sit there on your ass and you do the same old, because Epic Games is calling you out and you need to change, Steam. I mean, I use Steam. I don't use Epic Games. To be honest, I don't really play much PC games. I'm more of a console player, so I do have like a handful of Steam games, which are nothing really recent. It's mostly for those old, like, or late 90s, early 2000s, back when there was a lot of PC games that I played and really liked. And so I haven't really played, like, the newest game that I may have bought was, like, I think it's called, like, The Forest or H1Z1 maybe. But that's pretty much it. So I don't play a lot of PC games, so I'm not really on Steam that much, but every once in a while, I'll go on and pick up like an old game back in the day that I want to play. So, Steam, you need to change, because Epic Games is coming for you. So there has been reports that there is a Saints Row movie in development, and if you know anything about Saints Row, it has started out as a clone, or kind of a clone of GTA, trying to get into that cash grab in that market, and trying to win some people over to their kind of series that they have going on. And that kind of worked, but they had to change it up a little bit and make some changes to get to make it different and get more people over. So now it's just, if you know anything about the recent Saints Row games after the first one or two, Saints Row is just a crazy game that's allows you to do a lot of crazy things. Like, I've never actually played Saints Row, but I've watched my friend play, and there's like superpowers you can get, like become like a superhero, and who knows what else you could do. It's just a super outside of the box game that's still kind of like GTA in the core essence of the game, but has its own way of sticking out and being different from its competition. And the director of the Fast and Furious series, George Gray, is now going to be directing this supposedly movie that's in the works for the Saints Row movie. So that's going to be pretty interesting. We don't really know much information, but we do know it's in development, and this is going to be probably another like standalone action movie of some sort, just like the rest, but on its spin with like the essence of Saints Row put into it. So we'll have to wait and see how they do this, because as we all know, game adaptations into movies, movie adaptations of games have not been the greatest throughout the years, and hopefully this one will be a lot better. I mean, there has been some good ones, don't get me wrong. The Tomb Raider games, movies were pretty good. That's really the only one I can think of off the top of my head right now. I mean, there's a bunch in development, and there's a bunch about to come out, like the Detective Pikachu movie that's coming out. We just saw the horrible looking Sonic that their trailer came out, and that Sonic looks way terrible. I'm sorry, but it is. So let's hope that Saints Row can do it right with their movie and get it to be what it should be and not what it tries to be. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. It lets us know that you like the content that we make here. Also, comment down below what you think about this Saints Row movie. Would you go see it? Because I'll probably go see it. Do you think it's going to be good? What would you like to see in the movie? So I've never played the game, so I can't really tell you. But as much closely related to the games would be great. Also, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon so we can bring videos like this one and videos on our other channels to you guys. And go to teespring.com, purchase our merch, link in the description, post on social media, and show us that you are a true fan.